majority of his career defended him?
Oh, because I felt that
Let's
people
keep it real.
Just say that. No. Everyone knows the reason here.
It's
Let me
because
explain.
split rates.
Hold,
Don't. No.
Mike, let me
No.
respond.
No. Listen. Habo. We all know the reason here. Like
We all know, bro.
we all know the reason.
You do what you did at the World Cup. Fine. Injury tax. That UCL final, that was the last straw. Because Lukaku, what you're not going to do is lay a brick against Pep. What you're not going to do is be the reason why we didn't have a left street. Can we have a detailed Lukaku discussion? Lukaku. I've never seen a player make such dumb decisions like he did this summer and having the biggest snake behavior like he does. He had burnt all bridges with major clubs and even Juve fans don't want him. Fan protests. Let alone they were racist to him in the Coppa Italia match. Based on his career, is he the biggest snake in football? He was upset about not starting the UCL final. Hold up. Was he?
Yes. There are reports that he was there.
And this started talking to Juve Chelsea interview. Leaks money. Oh, did he do this? Wait, Jason, did he do this?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did do this.
Yeah.
Yes,
And before he left, why does he make dumb decisions based on fragile emotions? Does he have low self-esteem based on his upbringing as he deals? Here's my thing. Lukaku, do you know what this is? Know your limits. No, baby, see, the key thing is, I'm going to come to you later because I want you to speak on your Congolese brother.
Yes,
My thing is about this is that know your limits. If you're a brick, you shouldn't really talk too much. Like, if you're average, you really shouldn't talk too much. Like, Jordan could talk all that he wanted because he was that good. Perfect example, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali couldn't stop talking. But he knows that he was skilled enough and good enough that he could back up that talking in the ring. Basically, in football, you should never talk because football is such a complicated sport with so many variables. You let your football do the talking on the pitch, because in football, you have more power to affect the game in, let's say, basketball, tennis, boxing, than freaking football that is an extremely complicated sport. But put that to one side. Lukaku, you're not peak Cristiano, you're not Neymar, you're not peak Hazard, you're not Messi. You are so far down the pecking order. I've never understood what gives you even the ability to prop yourself up like this, like you're someone, when you know that you're not that top of like, basically, it's just like a guy just Elijah talk on this dude, man, please.
HH, I'm tired. HH, I'm very tired. I'm exhausted of this.
Okay, so Elijah, here's the thing. Elijah, okay. After that UCL final that you just did, keep it in mind the Europa League final when you scored the winning own goal. Shouldn't that humble you? Like, shouldn't you be like, oh, let me just humble myself and just chill?
You know what, HH? It kind of proves to me, it's kind of what my dad used to tell me about Congolese players back in the 70s and 80s, where they weren't that great, but they were just so egotistical. And Lukaku, in a way, embodies that. Like, he's just so damn egotistical. It's insane. Like, honestly, if anything, he's done more harm to his clubs than he's done good. And it's a shame. Like, I just don't seem to understand what really is wrong with this guy. And for me, I think it also could be his circle too. Like, people, a lot of yes people. So they're the ones that are, like, inflating his dome a little bit.
Yes. The people around you is very key.
I don't know. I don't know if he's still with Megan. Is Megan? I don't know what Megan's doing. We need her help because
she cut him off, bro. She unfollowed.
She cut him off. How did that not humble you? That's the thing that's blowing my mind. Like, I just don't understand.
No. Here's the thing. She doesn't need to understand football to understand that UCL final.
No,
she unfollowed him after that UCL final for sure.
She was there. That's the crazy part. She was there, and then, like, I'm not understanding. bro. Like I don't honestly. That's one thing.
No, because Elijah, like, I think maybe it's true. Like it's the people around him because someone needs to tell him that. This is what someone needs to tell him. Pick up the phone. Call whoever was contacting you from the Saudi league, and take that back.
Not even just take that back. He has Roc Nation. Roc Nation is partnering with Apple here. Oh, go to NYCFC or something.
No. Elijah, why do you?
No, hold on, wait, Elijah. See, that's the smart move and wise move because you're Roc Nation. You're now in your market.
He wants to be a rapper, HH. He wants to be a rapper.
He wants to be a rapper, but my thing though is that he still wants to be new because he still thinks that he's a top player. Because let's be real. No. But thank you. If you now go because in his mind he's thinking that okay, Euros is next summer. Can Belgium's main number one striker be playing in the MLS? That's the thing. But you have to just accept the fact that I'm sorry. You're just not that good anymore. Like you're just not that good anymore.
He was never that guy.
He was never that guy. Like, let's
Have you not heard
Like with this. No. Bro, you're partly to blame for that.
I have to speak on this.
I mean,
once he left Manchester United, I think that's where he fell off.
No.
He actually had a.
No, he had a good stint.
You guys are the ones that created this monster. You know why?
That's HH with the Luke Skywalker.
Best number 10 in
When I say
Italy.
guys, I mean the internet because no, wait.
Wait, hold on, wing. Let's wing some, wing.
Lukaku would have been better if he was born in an age where there was no internet, like maybe previous time. Because yes, he has some character flaws. He wants to be the main man, but part of that's because fans have tried to play him for the longest. This guy got 25 Gs at Everton, and whatever he did was not enough. His first touch, this, that. Some people that bothers them, so they will go to extremes to seek validation, and sometimes they'll seek validation from people that don't really like them. This guy was searching for validation from Italians. A guy that is blacker than a remote control was seeking validation.
All right. So, basically Monday nights, man. Monday nights. Wing, you're messed up.
Wing is
Wing, you're messed up, bro.
This might be your best act, man.
This guy, because of the way EPL, I'm just saying we have a part to play in Lukaku's downfall, but we are going to say, oh, it's egotistical. We created that ego because we never loved him. Even from Everton days, just look at it from Chelsea. Go to what, is it West Brom or what? West Brom, Everton. Like whatever he did was never enough. And some people, when they are not confident in themselves, they start doing. Look at the way he catered towards Inter Milan. Did an interview at Chelsea and said, look, Lautaro Stadium, I'm coming back to Inter. He just wanted to be loved. Look at what pissed him off at Chelsea when
Wing. Don't forget Salford Trafford, Stretford United as well.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Money, man. No. Basically, Wing. The guy's a fool.
What the teacher said when he was I think he was watching Conte's team train or playing or something like that, and Conte said, "Is that your daddy over there?" Like no one ever let him feel like part. So he's looking for a place that he's loved. And you guys try to play him. Look at this guy's pro record. Whatever you say about Lukaku has been integral in bringing Inter Milan a league title, first in about 10 years or so. But no one's still going to give them their props. Give him his props for that. I'm not saying he's the best striker in the world, but for so many times we've downplayed him. There was a stint at Inter, he was a top 5 striker in the world, and for a long time he has been top 10. But people always act like, oh, go to MLS. Be honest. Lukaku MLS.
Wing.
Really?
No, Wing. He wants to be American. Go to the American.
No.
Have you heard his accent?
He's just looking for people that are going to love him. And
I don't know if America.
That's a character flaw by himself, but we also made that problem for him.
Do you guys think if he goes to the United States, he would be on the corners hustling?
Okay, Mike. Mike, thoughts on Lukaku, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
Argentina Wi-Fi is holding up so far. Go for it.
You're
I'm in Chile right now. I'm in Chile, bro.
Wait. So you're like it's South American soil that you're going on or something?
Yeah. I'm going to Ecuador after this, man. I just see a bunch of Peruvians out here. So, Ricardo, I'll hit you up if I see any Peruvians because they're everywhere in Chile. Nah, man, look, I see some of the news with Lukaku. This guy, I don't know what to say anymore. You know, he had the dreads at West Brom. He was looking good. He was scoring all the goals. What did he score? I think he made the comeback against Man United 5-5. Now, then he goes to Man United, flopped. Inter, he had the one good season. HH is calling him the best number 10 in the world, best striker in the world, can do all the step overs, best footballing brain. Then he goes to Chelsea, 1 year loan for 100 million. Then he goes to Inter, and then the president is calling him overweight. I mean, what else do we need to say about Lukaku? This guy, we've given him too many opportunities. He is the most expensive player of all time. I'll keep saying this: 350 million all on his transfers. That breaks Neymar, that breaks R9, Ronaldo, anybody. And for this guy who wants to be American, just go to the West Coast, bro. Go to LAFC. Join Will Ferrell. You want to be in Hollywood? Go Lukaku. I don't. Look, Z-Man, this guy, I'm done with him. I tried to give him last season, but after that Champions League final and after the Belgium against Croatia where he had a 3.00 XG all by himself, I said, it's done. There's no point anymore.
No. The issue is that he always has defenders like. They will.
When it comes to Lukaku, this is a perfect example of like talent alone doesn't get you far. I know he's not the most talented player. This guy was arguing about his first touch at the Euros. I remember that on Twitter.com. He was literally having arguments with fans about his touch. I mean, it literally got him to that point, but. This is the problem. This is where you need a good environment, entourage around you. Because why are you moving like this? This guy literally, like Chelsea were negotiating with Inter Milan to bring him in. Then this guy decides to negotiate with Juve. And then Juve fans don't even want him. And to the point where Inter Milan fans are like, nah, you could go to Juve. This guy just loves creating havoc for himself. It's like he loves the thrill of it. I'm starting to think like
Z-Man, you know what he is? You know what he is? He's just a Belgian Kardashian. That's what he is.
He is, man. He is. And let's be honest, like this guy needed to know his level. The problem is people gassed him up. He should have stayed at Inter Milan to begin with. Coming to a Chelsea side where the expectation is going to be put on you, where you already have history with Man United in the EPL, I think he should have just stayed there, man. Like to me, it seems like right now he has no place to go. He's not accepting any bids from the Middle East. Like he seems like he wants to be a superstar, but he doesn't have that caliber. Know your role.
No. I think that's the thing. He wants to be this main big time superstar, but your talents he needs to realize that you're just not that good. Your talent doesn't really back up your character and your personality. They're imbalanced. Like the way you present yourself and carry yourself doesn't match up with your actual ability.
Defending him, why?
Who? What?
Lukaku, why?
No. You cut out. Why am I not defending him?
Yeah, no. He said you're defending him. Why?
I'm not defending Lukaku. Who said I'm defending Lukaku?
The majority of his career defended him.
Because I felt that.
Let's
people
just say that. No. Everyone knows the reason here. No. Listen. Harold, we all know the reason here. Like
we all know, bro.
We all know the reason.
We all know.
Mike asked me a question. Let the guy that Mike asked a question to actually respond. So, Mike, my thing is, J-Jock, relax. My thing is, I thought. Even I was to blame here. I was like, guys are being too harsh about him. And yes, I felt that there were some racial undertones with the criticism. So I thought, you know what, let me have his back here. Because, Mike, I was the guy who gave him the name Teams from United. Yes. So I was part of this. But the barrage was so much, it was so loud that, okay, look. There is a quality player here, but let me actually go to bat for him. But my thing, though, is this. When I go to bat for you, I put my neck out for you and I try to really defend you. And you do what you did at the World Cup. Fine. Injury tax. That UCL final, that was the last straw. Because, Lukaku, what you're not going to do is lay a brick against Pep. What you're not going to do is be the reason why we didn't have a lap stream. That's where I cut all ties. That's where I cut all. That's where I sever all ties. If you are the reason why we do not have a live stream, you are done. You are done to me. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.